today's daily. I'm not having the fucking music back.
Do you have to throw in the hat?
No.
Okay, fuck it.
Hello, ballers! And a brofist to you all from a long distance. We're on the couch because we're joined for our final daily of 2012. Krispy Kreme by Ghosty. Welcome, mate. Nice to have you here. It's like a web show. It feels like a web show, doesn't it?
Sort of is a web show.
It does feel like a web show, but the, of course, proper web show is tomorrow. Are you prepped? You've done a lot of training for the drinking web show. I'm a little bit worried.
I've spent Christmas shit-faced.
I haven't got drunk at all. Not in the fucking least. Not even semi-pissed.
No way, mate.
Not even semi-pissed. I was saving it all till tomorrow to enhance the sloppiness. I want the sloppiness to be great. And hopefully it will be. If you are, of course, of age. This is legally required, I guess.
For the sex.
For the sex. If you are legally of age to drink alcohol, we would like you to join us. But know your limits. I don't want anybody getting alcohol poisoning and sending me emails or passing out and destroying things or anything like that because you couldn't handle your drink. Just because we will be drinking a lot doesn't mean you have to. But if you can, then you should. Because it's going to be funny. Alright guys, tomorrow, it's literally tomorrow. It's like a few hours from now. It's like 27 hours from now. Which means your transmogs are closing in 12 hours time. Have you been looking? What do you think? Anything standing out for you so far?
There's quite a few, yeah.
There's a few. Is it going to be a difficult choice?
Per class, no, but overall.
The overall champion of 2012, Krispy Kreme.
Stop saying
I kind of want to say,
Kreme.
I kind of want it to be the Krispy Kreme Award.
Oh you get a donut.
Yeah. Is there anybody who's got like one transmog in it who's like a default winner? Default. He's going to give it that. Just in a standard tier set. That could be all fucking shit that's going on. So we're looking forward to that as well, guys. And your Christmas brofist, you can keep sending up until a couple of hours before the web show. I'll only do them then. You can keep sending them. We've had some really good ones come in, which is pretty awesome. So that's tomorrow. Not right now, though. Because today, everyone joins us for one particular reason. It's Drama Friday. Which means you've been sending me awesome fucking stories. And we've got some good ones.
Fucking
hell. Oh yeah, Drama Friday consists of text in paragraphs. Punctuated. Motherfucker. Except for this one. Don't laugh. There's effort there. What is Drama Friday? You send me your dramatic tales from across Azeroth or any MMO where shit happens. Now we can look back on it and laugh. And hopefully it will be funny. We'll see. I haven't got my pipe. In fact, you can pipe it up today.
No, you pipe it up, mate. It's your thing. I want to join the chat in my phone because my eyes don't let me see.
Phony! Phony!
I already saw you do it,
We fucking called it, didn't we, guys? We called it, already on the phone. Let me give you a wonderful example. This first story is a short story brought to us. Let's see how good it is. It all began when I made an orc warrior called... Who should we pick? You can pick. You can pick. Who shall this orc warrior be called?
Smosher.
Smosher? Fine. I try not to pick people who are regularly here. You know why? Because they live
What was the first one? Okay then, balls to Smosher, mate. Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect!
Exactly, mate.
I hope he walks into the same music. He made an orc warrior called Mr. Perfect. I bought all the plate looms and farmed the elixir of ancient knowledge. Do you know of this elixir?
That's the one that helps you find better red.
It is not.
Then,
that is massively incorrect.
Fuck you.
It gives you 300% extra experience for 1 hour. 300%.
Holy shit.
It drops from a rare mob called Kroll the Blade, who is on a 2-hour respawn timer.
And is also the name of a blade called Kroll Blade.
Correct. It is. It's of ancient origins. It's vanilla.
It's
vanilla.
It's vintage.
It's on a 9% drop chance from this rare mob.
What is?
The elixir.
Why?
Why what?
How long does he let it last? Like an hour?
An hour.
So you probably spent the amount of time farming this elixir, and you could have made up that XP in fucking instance grinding or whatever.
Not very bad, I thought, and started farming. It's very bad. It really is. Unless you are right next to the mob, please don't bother. Please don't. 18 kills later.
Of the same rare spawn mob.
Over 2-hour respawn. 36 hours later. I finally got that godforsaken elixir. I was already level 44 on my alt when I got it. So I went into a dungeon. Die 'em all. West. It was West. And he used the vital elixir. This is my moment. If I've got 300% extra experience, I ain't using it in Die 'em all West. I'm just going to say, I'm not using it in Die 'em all West. We had just killed Imolthar as we approached Prince Thoreldrin.
Right.
The healer said BRB, but the tank gave 0 fucks. As many attacks. That chat bar is so far away, isn't it?
What chat bar?
How many times have you been in that 5-man and the healer's like, be right back, and the tank goes, pulling, motherfuckers! They just can't take it, can they? They never read the chat. I've got footage somewhere of me filming a 5-man where the whole group charges in and dies, and I'm stood next to the AFK healer. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He pulled, died, and I got aggro. You charged in as well. I ran for my life, but Prince Thoreldrin was too fast. He's too damn fast. He's gaining on me. There was nothing I could have done. I died. My elixir buff had 48 minutes remaining. 36 hours of farming for 12 minutes of action in Die 'em all West.
In Die 'em all at that level as well. Why don't you save it until you're like 80 or something?
Shut up, you. You used it in Die 'em all. That was the moment. That was the clinch moment.
Shouldn't have been.
I can't believe how disappointed he must have been, though. Imagine, forget it's the elixir, right? You farm something for 36 hours. 12 minutes after using it, it's gone. How pissed would you be?
I wouldn't be.
You wouldn't be. I think you would be.
I wouldn't have used it in Die 'em all.
I lost my shit.
That's the best fucking phrase of all time.
I lost my shit. I got an idea for a t-shirt. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay.
It's not just I lost my shit.
We should claim that.
I went ape shit on this fucking tank. He said, you know what he said? It's just a game, bro. You mad? You mad, bro? If you don't like the way I play, leave. He plays without a healer. That's how he plays. If you don't like it, leave.
Hey, if you don't like me failing, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail, so fuck off. I told him some rather unpleasant things about his mother and got kicked from the group. It was infuriating. I popped Recklessness IRL and executed the screen of my brother's MacBook Pro.
Dick move.
Now I'm stuck with a €200 bill to fix it. Hey, the elixir of ancient knowledge ain't no fucking game. Ain't no game, man. It ain't no game. The worst part is that I've been saving for a new computer since the one I have at home sucks soppy bollocks. And now I'm €200 lighter from that ever happening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Moral of the story, you overvalue the fucking elixir so much. Shocking, son. Jesus, it doesn't matter if it gives you a raging boner for 24 hours, which it could be. It's pretty shit. Don't do that. But there you go. That is what Drama Friday is all about. When we goof up, we fuck up, and just crazy things happen. All good. This is good. I like this. I like that you're here. You're enhancing the environment. I like that. I like that. You're so helpful.
I'm putting echo in for you.
You're putting echo in. Okay.
I'll move my phone.
You can choose the next story. It's called
Give me some names.
The Case of the Forgotten Raider, or Drama with a capital F.
That.
You want drama with a capital
Yeah.
F? Okay, okay. So we shall begin. Drama with a capital F. So my tale isn't fancy or popcorn filled. Well, we should just fucking leave it there then, shouldn't we?
Sack it then.
Sack it. Fucking rubbish. I've been playing since launch and have played off and on about 80% and 80% on, 20% off. Are you writing this down?
I'm taking notes.
Checking notes.
I'm taking notes.
I joined a new guild with my girlfriend's cousin. During mid-Burning Crusade, and I am still in the guild to this day. Thumbs up. Still in the same guild since the Burning Crusade. Thumbs up. Our guild was respectable in terms of progression on our server, but over the years we struggled to make a bigger name for ourselves, and ended up being a permanent feeder guild by the end of Wrath of the Lich King. Since the time I've been in the guild, there has been lots of laughs, people quitting, and a few fun dramas to tell. So allow me to say and summarise a few of them. Multiple dramas. Are you ready? Because we're going in.
Balls deep.
We're going in balls deep. The one that comes to mind, and the most juiciest, would have to be the World of Warcraft menage a trois in Wrath of the Lich King. Now, for those who don't know what a menage a trois is, why don't you
Probably
enlighten
too young
them?
to know.
Why don't you describe it in detail?
3 people fucking at once.
I'll drink to that. Hey, 2 girls though.
Always.
Always.
Always, mate.
I don't need anybody's surprise
No.
entrance.
3 girls.
No, I'm in. Just watching in the corner, forever alone.
Behind the curtain.
Fapping. It's like IRL porn. I had a menage a trois. It was 3 girls I watched.
Menage a trois. I was camera guy.
I was the camera guy.
I was the curtain fapper.
Yeah. I brought the drinks.
I cleaned the loads.
So it was a 3-man men. I was mop down guy.
You be the fluffer.
Hey, don't exist, you know, it's a myth.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Don't say shit like that.
Serious fluffers do not exist.
I'm gonna I'm gonna pull all
You've
my
crushed
porn
my
stars.
entire childhood.
I'm gonna bring all my CVs back that I've sent for porn industry.
That's why you never got an answer. Doesn't exist. Imagine applying to be a fluffer.
No, I was applying because I wanted a fluffer.
Oh, I need a fluffer.
Yeah.
We had a few couples in the guild. Never good. Including this husband, Death Knight, wife, druid combo, who seemed a bit odd.
They're like, fuck people. Like swingers.
Swingers.
Swingers, mate.
Swingers. The husband, it turns out, was bi. Ew. And the wife had the sexiest voice we have ever heard.
I like where this is going.
Ow! Though it turns out she was the size of a blue fucking whale. Total cock tease.
No!
The other member, a shaman. We need to give some names to this. Who's going to be the husband?
Oh, let me.
Who's the
chat.
bisexual husband?
Okay, let me do it.
Who's the bisexual husband? Who's the
Okay.
bisexual husband?
Golden Force.
Golden. Oh god, that's so hard to remember. Jesus, Golden Force. Who will play the wife?
A Monaco.
Ammon will play the wife, and who will play the shaman?
Finley.
Fiddly, the fiddly shaman.
Fiddly shaman.
The fiddly shaman's got to get involved in this menage a trois. Golden who? Sorry. Golden. Good name. That'll do.
Showers.
Golden showers. Sounds like a restaurant. No, I wouldn't eat that.
I wouldn't eat that.
I wouldn't
myself.
eat that.
Shit.
Okay, this is going to be really hard to remember. So the shaman Fiddly took a liking to the druid. Ammon. Took a liking to Ammon. And turns out they were spending late nights playing together. Fiddly and Ammon.
Okay.
Fiddly and Ammon, eh?
I'm talking about.
Weeks went by. And Fiddly confessed to me that he liked Ammon. Fiddly, you stud. What a guy. And was considering having an affair with him. Well, it is a her, but for the sake of the story, Ammon knew a guy. So we're having a menage a bloke.
A bloke a trois.
A bloke a trois. Keep in mind that Fiddly was married to a wife who grew up very religious and only viewed sex in a way to procreate. GG.
That's a fucking myth, that, mate. People who grow up religious and that are just the dirtiest bastards.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Is this because you've seen The Exorcist and what she does with a crucifix?
No.
Is that your entire basis for it?
No.
Have you had some religious conquest? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
He then told me he had an affair before, so it was nothing new to him. I've done it before. It's old news. It's fine. I've done it before. That's like saying it's fine. I had AIDS a while ago. It's fine.
Look at it now.
I can do it again. I forgot about it by the end of the raid. Fucking really? Like 3 hours later, you forgot about the affair? Until a few weeks later, I noticed that Fiddly was being very irate all the time. An angry shaman. An angry shaman. He would snap at other members, but keep his cool with Ammon. Oh. And still stay up late with her after our raids. Ammon, you dog.
Oh, no. He was staying up late.
I finally decided to ask him what's wrong, and he proceeded to tell me he had visited. Oh, this is going to go so badly.
Yes.
This is Fiddly and Golden's home for the weekend. He told his wife he was staying over at Golden's for a fishing trip.
What the fuck is this? The 80s? Does that still wash? If I said that
That's
to
from
Suzanne,
grumpy old men.
I'm going staying over at a friend's house for a fishing trip.
Do you remember, it's like in Friends where it says, I'm staying over at my accountant's. What is that? I'm going fishing? If I told Emma I was going fishing, she'd look at me like, you're having an affair?
So you're having an affair then? Damn it!
But omitted the fact that he was married. Why would you tell that? I'm going fishing with a guy. It's okay. He's married.
I've lost track now. So there's a married couple and a random third.
Fiddly.
Is banging the wife.
Not
of
yet.
This couple.
That is preemptive what you've done there.
Okay.
You've jumped the gun. You've jumped the shark.
You've
jumped the fucking carp. You've jumped the carp. Don't want to do that. He didn't tell me all the details, but from what I pieced together, I think Fiddly got rimmed.
I hope so, mate.
I'm preempting it.
I'm hoping this.
But from what I pieced together, with help from the other officers, there's a team meeting. Everybody on vent. We need to suss this out. It seems he partook in a sexual relationship, and Golden most likely either watched or joined in.
Oh, nice. Yes. Wait a minute, that's 2 dudes, right?
2 dudes and a lady. Nope, not buying it.
Well, as long as they're not touching swords.
If he's bi, they're touching swords.
I didn't think about that.
Hey, Golden's bi.
Oh, you don't cross the swords.
You don't cross the swords.
No, you stay either end, just enough distance so that you can meet in the middle with a high five.
For a brofist.
For a brofist.
It's a spit roast brofist combo. I took part in a spit roast brofist. It was good.
It was good.
It was good. This would explain the hostilities, as how would you feel if the only way to hook up with a chick was to have her husband fondle your balls while you do it?
I like this.
You wouldn't feel too proud of yourself, would you?
You can bang my wife, but I am going to fondle your newt sack.
Oh my god. Anyhow, you can't anyhow that statement. There was ball fondling. Anyhow,
Well, how do we know that for a fact?
apparently there was an officers meeting about it.
Well, they actually. How was it specified? Yeah, I banged his wife, but I had to let him fondle.
Maybe
newt
the
sack.
bi guy, maybe Golden was like, so I totally just fondled Fiddly's balls.
As he
I
was-
fiddled Fiddly. Hey! Got in there. Fiddly was the best name ever for this guy. Anyhow, after excessive flirting over G-Chat, I whisper Fiddly to knock it off because it doesn't feel appropriate given their relationship. This
That's
was a
very
mistake.
judgmental.
This was a mistake, though.
It sounds like it was a mistake.
Because he proceeded to belittle me in vent, the fiddler. You just got fiddled. Proceeded to belittle me in vent, telling me to mind my own business. G quit and logged every one of his tunes that were in the guild and G quit. Have you seen that happen? It's the best thing ever. There's like a moment of rage. Right, I'm quitting. And then they go, got to log 10 chars. It's like, keep it
I've
going.
had it the other way, where I've removed someone and then I've removed their alts and they keep logging onto their alts that have not been kicked. It's like, but wait, kicked. We don't know when they get kicked.
Just this sentence
Yeah.
spread over different characters. But sorry. Everyone else was dumbfounded. What had happened and only found out weeks later, and we had a good laugh about it. Golden and Amon eventually got a divorce, and both have left the guild. They got a divorce before they gave up their WoW guild. That's wow.
That's dignity, mate.
That's rad. That's rad. We're divorced, but we're sticking with the raid. Last I heard, Amon, you're a bit of a slut, entered a relationship with another one of our guildies, who was a paladin, who has since left the guild as well. In the end, we went to a 10-man group, stuck with our core players in a very tight-knit guild, who have actually hung out in real life. I enjoy the game more because of the relaxed, fun raiding environment. I would never like to go back to 25-man as an officer. What do you think of the menage a trois?
I think that's a
Fiddly,
powerful
Amon,
story.
Golden, intersecting, synergizing, forming their own party.
See, what's different about this is the fact that the husband knows about it and partakes.
Yeah, he doesn't mind. He's coming over to fuck. All right. Gets his gloves out. This is going to be great. Wonderful drama story. Thank you very, very much for that indeed. That is an awesome little drama story.
I am really aroused.
I am very aroused too. Our third story comes from someone who has sent us a story in the past. And is, of course, the case of the Forgotten Raider.
I was going to read that name then, but I shouldn't, should I?
Absolutely not. Anonymity is the main crux of Drama Friday.
Okay, let me find some names, mate. Go for it.
Brofist to you, my friend. It is not him that is here.
Horses!
I haven't picked a name yet.
Okay.
With another drama story. I sent one back in mid-October, and so this is a direct continuation. A sequel, if you will. If you will. I shall continue from where I left off last time. Warning, it's a long story, so abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Hope abandoned?
No, I've always got hope, mate.
I've always got hope too. I hope it's going to be a good story. The last story he sent to us was titled, My Team Has Been Shafted Time and Time Again. Enough is enough. Some of you may remember it, some of you may not, but it shouldn't matter. We shall continue thusly. I had just left a guild after having my raid team, which I had been a leader of, being used as a recruitment office and trial grounds for the guild masters team. It's one of those guilds with raids within raids, with individual recruitment processes across the raids.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That's sort of the way that mine is.
You look like you want to fuck me.
I always want to fuck you.
I smell delicious.
After that first fucking story, mate, I'm going to eat you up.
Should have been the last story.
Like Kobayashi.
You'll probably be happy to know that this guild and its cunt GM no longer raids, as the entirety of my team left with me, as did about half of Group 1, after they heard they would enter Group 2. That's what happens if you're going to get told to go to Group 2. Unfortunately, this also included our warrior tank friend from the PG community. The team went our separate ways, and I was out on my own, scrambling to find a raid team. I had been putting up with all the bullshit in my previous guilds to avoid the situation I was in now. While everyone else was enjoying the raids, I was scrambling just to find a raid spot, with bad gear, little healing experience, and no one to put in a good word for me, forever alone. The trials and tribulations of being a Group 2 member. No one to put in a good word. After IG quit, I immediately went back to my hunter, my old main. I had never enjoyed my druid as much, and so I powered through Pandaria leveling, joining a cesspool guild for the guild perks. Within 2 days, I had gone from 85 to 90. 2 days later, I was decked out in almost entirely heroic 463 gear, except for a 450 crafted gun. I began hunting for a new guild and found one. What should we name the guild?
Team Cock and Smoker.
Team Cock and Smoker. Wonderful guild. And at the time, level 14 guild. They were beginning to form a raid team. Looking for a hunter specifically. Their current people that they had in the team all the time were not new, but had quit the game mid-Wrath of the Lich King. That's a long time ago.
That is a long
time ago. And they were coming back. So this was a rejoining of old friends.
I like it.
I like it too. I like it when the old friends make a comeback. Usually for about a month, then they all leave
again.
Then
they fuck off.
Yeah, it's always fun for about a month. This may sound like a dangerous situation. It does to me. Old friends returning never really works out. But I was young and stupid at the time. We all make mistakes when we're young. I had joined my first and best raid team with a guild under similar circumstances, so I thought that I could recreate the Eden of raiding I so longed for. I applied and passed the trial and was invited. To my surprise, I saw that the warlock and shaman from my previous guild, who had left mere minutes before me, were also in the guild. This guild sounds like it's sucking up everybody who wants to join so far. I'm just going to say that. Like a long, luscious
That's why it's cock and
blowjob.
balls, mate. It's Team Cock and Balls. It
Team
sucks
Cock and
all
Balls.
the cock.
Cock and Smoker.
Cock and Smoker.
Team
sorry.
Cock and Smoker is sucking the life out of trade chat. While they had never seen me play my hunter, is anonymous, mate, under the cover of the shadows.
Nice.
Under the cover of darkness. They had done some 5-mans with me on my druid, and so they assured the raid leader... Oh, he's not anonymous. Not anonymous at all. Forget that. He's not under the cloak of darkness. And so they assured the raid leader that I would be a good asset to the team. The raid leader allowed me into the core team as a survival hunter. I wish I had animation. Survival Hunter. Fast forward 1 week. First raid night. Scary, right? We go into the vaults. Sounds like Moria, the Mines of Moria. Doesn't it? You know, it's like the Two Towers where they make a big fucking deal about going into an empty mine.
It's not empty though, is it, mate?
It's not empty.
It's a big fucking deal.
Because Balrog's in there.
Ah! We're going to fucking talk about that after this story. Remember that shit.
We go into the vaults. A full guild group. Something that I hadn't been a part of since my first raid team. Really? Holy shit. Imagine that. And get to work. By the end of our first raid night, we had Garagel's head on a spike.
Oh, nice.
So a bit of RP thrown in. Bit of RP. I had 2 pretty new purple items. A cloak and a belt. And had made several solid attempts on the Spirit Kings. I had also demonstrated my versatility by bringing in my Resto Druid when the Shaman Healer DC'd during Garajal progression. Don't ever do that! No! 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 Anybody got a healer? Anybody got an ult? This is what experience looks like. We can't progress without it.
Too bad.
Is there anybody here with a Druid healer? Never come in on your ult. You will get fucked. Seriously. Never works. My DPS was a bit behind everyone else's. On a Resto Druid, I would expect so. I would expect so. 50k to everyone else's 55 to 65k. But everyone else had quite a few epics from pugs they had been in. The raid leader was a bit skeptical about my performance, but because I hadn't fucked up mechanics, and because my gear was quite behind everyone else's, he let it go. He should have. If he didn't, what a dick. Seriously. Oh, you did less DPS in your lesser gear. What's going on there? Suck with that. Kick you.
Kick you,
Kick
dick.
you. Kick you right in the nuts. Next week, we go in and much the same thing happens. We clear 3 out of 6 very easily. This time entirely on my hunter. Success. And then killed the Spirit Kings. Several DPS had been swapped about on the team, but I didn't think anything of it. You should. I simply thought that they were subs. Several subs? Don't know about that. And that 6 to 7 DPS would be swapping in and out each week to give everyone a chance to raid. What do you think of that? 6 or 7 swaps.
No.
That's too much,
That
my
is too
friends.
much.
That's too much. Something's wrong. Everyone a chance to raid. If you need 6 or 7 people to swap for everyone to raid, you should be a 25-man guild. Just saying.
Or another 10-man.
Or another 10-man. Raid 2. Team 2. No worries. My DPS had been noticeably increased thanks to a very lucky week of LFR. 2-piece bonus and 1 to 2 more non-tier pieces. That's 4 pieces total. And getting a 463 bow. At this time I was rank 2 on the DPS, only behind our Affliction Warlock, and I was also second lowest on the damage taken charts. I thought my position secure. When we read a line like I thought, you thought wrong, son.
You thought wrong.
You thought wrong,
This is a
son.
drama story.
Oh yes. Thus, when I was sat the next week for someone else, I thought little of it. Nope. Thinking that it was just my week to sit. If it's your week to sit, you get told beforehand. If you sit there waiting for an invite and it doesn't come, something's wrong. Okay? Alright.
Let's carry on.
Go ahead and write that down. You're going to have a better time. This week, after I had been sat, I was certain I would be in again. I had pugged into another group the week before to try and get gear, and done all wings of LFR for more gear, both to no avail. When raid time rolled around, I was online with my flasks and potions ready to go. 5 minutes passed. 10 minutes. 15 minutes. Raid doesn't start for an hour, but still, clock was ticking. It was 15 minutes after raid was supposed to start. I checked the raid roster. 10 people are in Mogashun Vaults. Three of whom I knew had only been invited that week. I was sat again. Rather peculiar. I thought to myself, still, I don't want to start any drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Fuck that. Start some shit. With memories of my last guild fresh in my mind. After all, I was in a Raid 1 team now. I like the way you put that. I'm in Raid 1, bitch. I'm fucking secure. So I kept my mouth shut. By this point, Council of Ballers, the US side guild, associated with PG, which is us.
Is it?
What's your name?
G.
I'm P. GP!
GP!
GP! I had been formed as a casual social guild, same idea as Stark Industries, with my warlock.
Stark bitches! Sorry.
Nice plug.
Thanks, mate.
Next week, however, I was sat again, and once more, 3 members of the team that went in were brand new to the guild. This time, I was rather put off. So I whispered the raid leader and asked him what was up. He said that I had been overlooked. And that I would be in next week. Meanwhile, the raid team cleared the 4 out of 6 as usual, and instead of working on Elegon, went to work on Imperial Vizier Zorlok in Heart of Fear. What would you say is easier?
Then what?
Elegon. Elegon or Imperial Vizier Zorlok.
Is that the first boss in Heart of Fear?
Mm-hmm.
First boss in Heart of Fear.
Okay.
And it's also my funnest boss.
Alright. Okay.
I like it.
You approve?
I approve.
The next week, I was in again, which was nice. I was in again, which was nice. But the next 2 weeks, I was once again sat, and once again. So 3 then? The next 2 weeks, I was once again sat, and once again. That's 3, right? I noticed multiple new names in the team in Heart of Fear. I also noticed that a few people, namely the Resto Shaman, Holy Pally GM, Mistweaver Monk, Raid Leader, Prop Pally and Affliction Lock were in every week. And that the other spots were the ones being swapped around. I then began talking to the Warlock, who I had become good friends with. I was then let in on what was going on. What do you think's going on? What does the chat think's going on? What's going on? What's going on here? What's happening?
Cherry picking, mate.
What's happening?
Cherry fucking picking.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Necrotics approves. He approves.
Cherry picking.
Elegon's causing problems. Cherry picking so they get the gear they want.
SE App's got it. They're having a gangbang in real life.
Incest. Gothic's got it. What's happening here? Incest? This is what was going down. The raid leader and GM were an E-couple. Oh! Wait. Oh, yeah. No. Do the face. Do the face. You got to turn on every motion.
What kind of face?
I've done it now.
You dick.
You were shit.
You were shit?
You let that down.
You let that down?
Fucking
Larry let down.
No, so.
Shit this.
The raid leader and GM were an E-couple. I'm a good friends with the Prop Pally, the Warlock, who was by leaps and bounds the top DPS, was married to the Resto Shaman. A double couple combo. Double couple combo.
But that doesn't explain why they're replacing the other guys.
Not yet. But we'll get there.
I hope so.
But it's clearly now obvious why they are always in the team.
Yes.
Yes. So we got that.
Established.
And was able to use his political power. To keep his political power. To keep his rather average healer in the raids. However, the other tank and 4 DPS spots were left open. The GM and raid leader had been recruiting fuck tons of random people from trade chat and had been trialing them all in raids, choosing a few new people to test each week. I was unfortunate enough to be in the first wave of this mass invites. Did you not notice mass inviting going on? And so had been shoved to the side to make way for new recruits. By this point, they had 37. That's right, 37 DPSs who wanted to raid in the 10-man guild.
That's nothing, mate.
That's nothing. I mean,
like 270 DPSs. Recognise.
All of whom had been given raider rank. We're all raiders here, guys. But I have raider rank. How can this be happening? I have raider rank. That gives me rights and privileges. and more than half of whom hadn't even been trialled yet. I understand where the GM and raid leader were coming from. They wanted to find the diamonds in the rough, the few key people in trade who actually had a modicum of skill. However, it would have been far easier, far faster, and far less aggravating to everyone else if they had just used LFR or heroics to trial new recruits, rather than half the team each week being completely new, untrialed recruits from trade chat.
Hell. That's not even me this time either.
She always does. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking every fucking time.
Mate, you need to put a lead on that woman.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I began mentally preparing for another G quit, planning to move over to the Council of Ballers fully and wholly, and give your soul to the PG community. However, I wanted to give these two one last chance. Can you give me a... But why? Why would you... You've been there 3 months. You've raided 3 times. What? Fuck these. I know, a futile move that wouldn't lead to anything. But at the time, I was seriously hoping that I could stand out against the crowd. I am a baller after all.
Nice.
I can beat these chodes.
What the fuck are these guys?
Get a load of these guys. I was seriously hoping that I could stand out against the crowd and get a secure, stable position in a core raid team. Obviously, it didn't end that way. No, it did not.
No, it did not.
That week, the team that went in cleared MSV entirely, including a first kill of Will of the Emperor. They went on to get a first kill of Imperial Vizier Zol. How many weeks have they been working on the first boss of Heart of Fear? Wow, that's like 4 weeks. 4 weeks working on the first boss in Heart of Fear. That sucks, man.
That does suck. The
G message of the day was then changed to say that the team would be the core team. Oh, god damn. Fucking piece of shit. And that everyone else would be on a farm team that could go in and help clear farm content. Can you imagine logging into the message saying, you're all backups. 40 of you. 40 backups.
I do that.
You do that. Everyone's
on a grander scale.
On a grander scale. Everyone's a backup. In the G message of the day, so you're reminded every time you log in. You
work in my coal mine, bitch.
Before being switched out for progression raiders. So they're not going to gear the progression raiders? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. The two then asked to see me and no one else in Vent.
They're both going to gargle his hog.
To this day, I have no idea what they were going to say. Fuck you! Why bring it up? Why put it in the story if you never find out? We wanted to know. Because I never let them say it. But I assume it was some bullshit excuse for not being on the team. They began to talk, but I cut them off. Slight pause, deep breath, and I lost my shit. I berated them endlessly. Caps. In caps. Endlessly is in caps. Serious motherfucker.
That's the best part. I like, the beration is key to every story.
For their retarded decision to recruit so many DPS, especially even without applications, but from trade. Mass trial them through raids and not through heroics or LFR. And then take the lucky ones that were in for a few first kills that they've been working on for a long time. With everyone else basically being told to fuck off. When they tried to counter with, we only want the best, I laughed at them and asked if they really thought that randoms in trade chat could be considered the best. I had seen the World of Logs passes. By this point, I was 380 geared, but still with a crappy blue bow. And I was out DPSing every single one of them that had been put in the core team, most of whom were 385 plus. In the weekly LFR and pug runs I did. And it would also take fewer hits from avoidable damage, such as Attenuation on Zorlok or Tempest Slash on Blade Lord Tayak. I think that's Tayak. Tayak. It's got an apostrophe. Also, at least 12 of the trials had not even been tested, and they were being told that they weren't good enough. I fucking love how some of these guilds run. You're not good enough. I haven't played yet. You're not good enough.
Take the hint.
Take the hint.
Fuck off.
Get out! You're not fucking welcome. You want to raid? Yeah, join our guild. You're not good enough.
That's what I do, mate, when I see someone's transmog.
You judged it.
I give them a G invite, and when I walk past Monogramar, I look at them up and down. If I don't like it, it's like...
Why are you doing Bane eyes?
Why wouldn't I?
It's like, what's the application process? Just post a screenshot of your character.
Walk right up to me.
Yeah. Denied! Your belt does not match.
Nice.
That would be the best application process ever. Just look at your transmog. 0 effort, 0 fucks.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Do one.
I am not raiding with a team that does not look cool.
Yeah, if they don't look silky smooth, we're not going to get the kills.
We're not going to get the kills. These bosses will die by fashion, bitches. They
Fashion over function, mate.
They will see the skill in our transmog, and they shall fall.
Yeah, exactly.
The couple's trialing method was horribly thought out. The scale of the recruitment was bloated beyond reason, and their logic by which they formed the core team was deeply flawed. And I let them know exactly how I felt. 15 minutes later, my rage had been unleashed. 15 minutes late? A maelstrom of fury and expletives that would have made Ghost proud.
Nice, mate.
You are getting a habit for being a rage monster on the stream.
I'm angry.
He's angry.
I'm always angry.
I see you, but you're the Hulk now. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I like it. 5 me.
Yes. We don't 5 on this show.
Let's do both.
All right. Yeah! That's the shit right there. Don't you wish you were here right now? You can't. You're not good enough.
Both
we don't even
really
need to see you. You're not good enough. Because we are belonging to this guild. Nobody's good enough. I've lost the place.
Something about me.
And the couple was speechless. He ghosted them. That needs to be a new thing. You just got ghosted, bitch. You just got ghosted. I promptly logged out of Vent with a final fuck your guild and fuck you. I did a G-quit.
Nice.
Nice.
Textbook, mate.
What happened to this guild? Cock and smokers?
The cock and smokers. You.
3 days ago, my warlock friend was in a new PvP guild. It turns out that several of the people who had been cut from the team had reacted very similarly, and they had set the couple on edge. Apparently fearing that these outbursts would destabilise the guild. Sounds like a warp core breach, doesn't it, Star Trek?
Totally does.
Core breach! We got a core breach! No, that didn't sound right. Core breach! We got a core breach!
Dick.
Looks legit, right?
It did look good.
Thank you. Also behind the scenes, my friend had been arguing and reasoning with the couple to get me a raid spot. Fuck off! No, he didn't. What, the warlock who was in every raid and friends with everybody? Oh, I wanted to whisper you to let you know how badly things have gone. Oh, you're in a new raid guild? I tell you what, I was fighting for your raid spot. I was fighting... How is your new raid guild? I was really supporting you. I was. Genuinely, I was supporting you. Is there a spot in your new guild? But yeah, I was your best friend behind the scenes. I know I didn't say anything to you, but I was trying to help you. Can I have a raid spot?
No.
Yeah.
No.
My friend had been arguing and reasoning with a couple to get me a raid spot. The GM and raid leader didn't want me in, despite my superior performance. Because another good friend, a hunter of course, was coming to the guild, who would have taken the spot of one of the trade chat randoms. This arguing for my spot unfortunately left him in a poor political position when I flipped my shit and left the guild. The next week he had been sick and missed the raid, and so was demoted from core to trial raider. For being sick.
For missing a raid. Fuck.
You missed a raid. And you believe this gives me power over me?
You totally fucked up.
I know, but who would have said it?
You missed your raid.
I was in the core raid team.
This gives you power over me. Your raid and epics have been important till now.
He promptly raided the guild bank. Oh,
nice.
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 See the contrast there? Bad move.
What, is this guy who just raided the guild bank? Has he been fucked over, or is he fucking...
He was the one who got demoted because he was ill.
Then fuck yeah, rob them bitches blind.
Don't rob them bitches. Are we the two guys on the shoulder? Like guilty conscience.
Like, no, fuck that. If he gets demoted for
Robbing
1 week,
a guild
I'm not
bank is
well,
never
I'm
cool.
not going to be here. Oh, right, well, I'm going to demote you. Okay, well, I'm going to rob you blind. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd take all their shit.
You're not tit for tat, you're tank for tat.
I don't know what that means.
It means that someone like does something slightly bad to you, you react with a nuclear weapon. Fuck you!
Yeah. Although, I would like to know how he managed to get all their shit as a trial raider.
Oh, it says here his character was overlooked for demotion.
Fuck your guy. Yeah, totally. Rob him.
Would you have preferred to left in herbs? Ghosted.
Yeah, mate.
In the guild bank. Then if you do rob a guild bank and you follow the way of the ghost, leave a calling card.
Leave fucking linen.
We do want those screenshots as much as it's against my philosophies. It would be a good screenshot.
It's all against.
Well, everybody in the chat now is going to go out and rob their guild bank just to
No, don't rob your guild. If you are wronged and you have access, rob your guild bank.
However, don't do that.
If you rob my guild bank, there will be consequences, motherfucker.
The ghosted has become the ghost hunter. I don't know, that doesn't work. We'll work on it. You better work on it.
Yeah, someone just put, instead of eye for an eye, it's a grenade for an eye.
And left with his wife. Oh, the couple did it. Bonnie and Clyde, mate. Ronnie and, what's he called?
Dick and Jane.
Shy Ronnie.
Oh yeah, Ronnie and Clyde.
Use your words.
Boner alert.
And 2 of the randoms from trade. We're taking 2 of our trade randoms with us.
Patsy's, mate.
Patsy's. That's the face, isn't it?
Come with us.
Alright. We're not raiding anyway.
We have free shit.
Oh, they were from the core team. They were trade randoms who made the core team. They left. The team then collapsed. And the guild is no longer recruiting or raiding. Shut down. Moral of the story, don't fuck over because you put your real name in. Or your team will collapse. I wouldn't say that. You put that in to make you look good. It was the Warlock who really fucked him over.
Was it the Warlock that needed all the shit out of the bank?
Yeah.
Warlock wins that.
You actually didn't do that much. I just want to say...
You were Robin to that Batman.
Yeah, you were Robin to that Batman. You were Toto to his Tintin. You were the pube to the cock.
I'm trying to think of one more.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait. I got this.
I got this. You were unnamed bodyguard 1 to Bane.
I've got a better one.
Oh, yeah.
You were the can
to the monster. Oh, ching me a dick! Top and bottom.
Yeah! The can to the monster. As for me, I brought my hunter into the Council of Ballers, and I'm setting up a raid team for the American guys who want to raid with our members.
You were the preach to his ghost.
Yeah, right.
Derailed you, mate.
If I can't find a guild, I figure if I can't find a guild without a scumbag leader, I might as well make a guild and not be a scumbag leader myself. Thank you so much for your wonderful tale. That was a good story.
Your track and
Very
field
well
must
done.
suck.
What?
Your track and field must
Are you
suck.
fucking kidding me?
Clap
PlayStation me. PlayStation
We'll
me.
do it later.
Immediately.
No.
Now. It's right there.
I've got to fucking get up. No,
It's there.
I'm doing it on the
It's there.
desk.
It's there. Watch.
Oh, no, you're a pad mover.
Yeah, because that's the fastest way of doing it. You cannot move your
Please.
fingers as much as you can move the pad.
Alright, game on.
That is the end of Drama Friday, my beautiful, beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty fun. What was your favourite story?
The sex one.
The sex one.
The
Sex
sex
one's
one.
Sex sells, baby.
Sex does
fucking
sell.
sells.
Of course it does.
Join us tomorrow.
What are we doing tomorrow?
It's web show tomorrow.
No, it is, you dick.
2.5 hours from right now. 2.5 hours from right now for the major Christmas and New Year web show special. It's gonna be good.
2.5 hours from now?
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
it's 8 o'clock in a few minutes. In 2.5 hours.
That's Friday, though.
Yeah, tomorrow, 2.5 hours from now. 26.5 hours.
Okay,
in
there it
total.
is.
Okay, got it.
Are we playing Warcraft Monopoly?
I might be.
Can I play it?
Can you play Monopoly?
No, can I play it?
Yeah, but can you play Monopoly?
Yes.
Then you can play Warcraft Monopoly.
Okay, we're going. I've got family things to attend to, and apparently we're going to play Warcraft Monopoly. We should live stream it.
We should live stream.
We'd have to play in here. We need a table.
I call the banhammer.
I want to be...
We might live stream Warcraft Monopoly later. It's going to be epic. Maybe.
I'm going to fuck the pair of you right over.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll live stream. We've got to go and see family now for 20, 30 seconds.
That's alright to do it with that.
We're streaming right now. Do you want to tell your drama story?
No.
Emma's got a drama story.
Emma's got a drama
Emma's
story.
got a drama
It's
story.
gonna be
Hold
so
the fucking...
good.
I'll tell you.
Okay,
what
can
my
you come
drama
closer?
story is. I've got 2 drama
You need to be near the mic.
Why don't you come and sit on here?
Alright,
Okay,
you don't
the
need
camera's
to... Right,
there.
you take that chair. Emma's going to be doing this off cam.
I'm
You need to get near the mic.
What's been happening? Farm life.
Farm life.
Farm life drama.
Now you can see you're not on the camera.
Right,
So what,
so
we're looking fucking good.
what happened today was, well, for the last like 6 months, food has been going missing out of my tack room.
Food has been going missing.
Yeah, for the horse. And I don't feed Peter a lot of food, so I know like how
Someone's
much
been after
food.
finishing your food.
So someone's been taking it, but I haven't said anything because I thought, well, I'm not going to go accusing people of stealing food, because last time I accused someone of shitting in my stable and I'd forgot that I'd done it. So no, last time I pooed in my stable because I didn't have a toilet. And then
Wait, you shit in your stable.
Pooed in my stable, right? And then my horse went out in the field.
And you blamed the horse?
No, I forgot that I'd pooed in my stable. Then I stood on it.
Where the fuck is this story
And I
going?
went round the farm saying, which dirty bastard shit in my stable?
Wait,
Dirty bastard shit.
You actually took a shit in your stable?
Yes, and then I forgot I'd done it, stood in it a week later,
Where the fuck am I?
and then accused somebody. So this time, anyway, food was going missing. So I thought, I'm not going to accuse people because I was a bit
It's pretty
rash.
normal to shit in the stable, by the way.
What
It
is
is. I'm telling you,
Fuck
it's...
that.
Well, I
See,
used to do it in a bucket, but it used to stick to the bottom.
Oh my god!
So anyway, so I thought, I'm not going to go accusing people. So,
Because it's probably me.
because it might have been me. But anyway.
You can't remember stealing food.
No,
You're like
I'm not
sleeping in
stealing
hay.
food from myself, am I? Obviously.
No, but like...
So then, for the last 6
Peter's doing
weeks,
it.
I've not fed him anything. Not like I have fed him stuff, but he doesn't need the food that I'm giving him. I just give it him for fun. So,
That's called feeding. Like, fat feeding.
well, then he was getting a bit too fat, so I stopped giving it him. But the food was still going missing. So tonight, I said to somebody, I'm going to have to get a lock for my tack room because food's going missing. So then she went, oh, right. It was a bit boring, that bit, really. But anyway, she said, oh, right. So then, I was just getting in my car and I said to Gail, have you got a lock for the tack room? I said, because someone's stealing food. So then the other person said, well, actually, I think you think it's me. And I went, I don't think it's you. She went, well, because I've got no money. I think you think it's me. And I said, I don't think it's you. I said, if I thought it was you, I'd say, why are you stealing food at me? Tack room, you scav. I said, I've not said that. I don't think it's you. I said, it's often the case it's probably somebody that's already got food that just thinks, why should I use my own? And they don't realise that I don't feed my horse the food, so they think I'm not going to notice, that it's going. So now, she thinks I'm accusing her of stealing the food, and I haven't. And it's just pissed me right off.
Wait a minute. So who stole the food?
We don't know.
Fuck me. I know someone's been stealing food out of my stable. Who was it? We don't know.
I don't know
That's
who
the
it
mystery.
is.
Well, here's the two things I
So
want
now
to
I've
take from
got
the
to get
story.
a lock and
No.
put it on.
You-
Two locks.
You need to
because the
fucking
door
wait
opens.
there, catch the person who's doing it, burn them down
We
in the
could put a
stables.
camera in.
Yeah,
We could put a camera
We
in.
could put a camera in.
Exactly.
Can we put a
And then we
camera
can
in?
set the stable on fire.
No, I'm not.
With them in it.
Andy, the horse is going to be in there.
I can't tell you
Oh.
seriously, you shit on the floor.
I'm
Right?
studying it.
It was in
I'm
shavings.
stood in it. Did you shit on the floor?
Well, it was in shavings.
You shit on the floor.
So,
Why can't we just set fire to a fucking stable with this
can
person
we
in
really
it?
put a camera in there, though, on
It's
a
not hard to
serious
put-
note?
Yeah.
So I would see who's going in and do it. I'm not sure
I
I
prefer
want
to
to know.
fucking camp out, mate, in war
Why
paint.
wouldn't you want to know? It'd
Because
be
then
brilliant.
I'd be really, upset.
I could do it.
And I
last-
think you
I
could
wouldn't.
get
I'd
arrested.
want money off
yeah.
them.
I want to fucking camp out with a bayonet.
Yeah,
just fucking
hide
war
in the
paint,
straw.
mate. In the
you
straw.
reach into the straw, you just go, it's you.
So anyway, it's annoying me. I said to them, I'm not annoyed that someone's stealing the food because really, I don't feed my horse the food anyway. But it's more the fact that I know somebody's stealing
Then
it.
how do you know
They
that
tried
they're
to
not
s-
feeding? They're just not giving. Whoever is feeding your horse isn't just giving them too much.
Nobody feeds my horse.
What
So
do you wipe your
what do
arse
you mean
with
by
when you
not
shit on the
giving them
floor?
food?
I didn't wipe my ass. I shook the bit off. It breaks if you shake hard. Well, depending on the texture.
No.
Well, you asked. I've got one brewing now. I'll show you if you want. No.
Let me go. Ben, cover me. I don't want to live anymore. What the fuck is going on? This story was like, I know someone's been stealing my shit into I shit on the floor. It's alright, Ben. Come here.
I've got loads of poo stories. Do you remember the Pets at Home one?
Are we done? Is that your drama for today?
Does anyone want to know the poo story of Pets at Home?
Ask them.
Stop it.
Does anybody want to know the poo story? Does anybody know?
Down, Ben. Come on. Down. Down. Right.
Off.
Off.
Off, Ben. It doesn't know. Down's lie down.
Some people want to know the poo story.
They want to know the poo story.
I'll tell them.
Okay.
Well, it started. I was working in a pet shop, and I went out for the night before with Mike and all your family. Do you remember we went to tapas?
Hello.
And I drank a little bit too much, and I had diarrhea the next day, and I had to do the DFC called the dead fish count. And you go around all the tanks, counting all the dead fish and scooping them out.
Is that normal in a pet shop?
Yeah. So I had to do that anyway, and then I had to do the rabbits. And I went to work this one day, and I had to wear cream combat pants, and I had no knickers on. I don't know why, but I didn't. And I farted when I was cleaning the rabbits out, and I pooed.
Ah!
Right. But I had cream combat pants on, and I thought I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What the fuck is this?
So, what I thought to do was, I thought I can't walk across the pet shop because it's too big so people will see the shit in my pants. So I emptied a rabbit's water bottle on the floor, got all the rabbit shit and rubbed my ass up and down in it. And then I said, oh no, I've sat in rabbit poo. So I made the rabbit poo all wet like diarrhea, and I rubbed my bum up and down, and then I got a spare pair of pants. That covered it.
That is one classy lady you've bagged there,
Hey.
bro.
Do you not think that's good thinking though, to make the rabbit
Do
poo
you know what
water
better
it?
thinking is? If
What?
I've got the shits, I probably shouldn't fart or wear cream fucking pants.
Or
I had no
not wear
choice.
underwear.
Or not wear underwear, yeah.
Well, I was in a rush.
I was in a rush. No time for underwear. For the luxuries.
Oh my god.
They
I
wanted
can't
to
look
know.
at you at the
We'll see
fucking
you
same
tomorrow.
time.
We'll see you in a few hours. No, we're not going to be long, are we? We'll see you shortly, maybe in about an hour for live stream Monopoly, and maybe some more Tales of Emma. We'll see you soon. Emma's university educated.
Yeah, I've got a degree.
University of shit.
I have got a degree on it.
A degree in dumping.
What has been heard cannot be unheard.
Oh god.
Bye, guys. Best
Peace.
drama.